Hey everybody, Brandon is dead.
Nah.
Actually, no, he's okay. He's just driving across Canada right now. He's moving right now. Just me and Whattageek for probably these 3 episodes. After that, we might have a week or 2 of no Whattageek? I don't know. We're not really sure how things are going to work out yet, but as soon as Brandon becomes free is when you're going to be busy.
Something like that. That's just how it works.
I came from the south, right?
Yeah, so you're just exploring the rest of this lab.
All right, let's keep going then. So, are there random encounters in this power plant?
No.
Okay, good to know, just because it's a power plant in a Pokemon game, so likely just Pokemon roaming around.
Mm-hmm.
I guess in fairness, in the first game, it was an abandoned power plant?
Yeah, it was abandoned.
Yeah, because it was, like, completely destroyed. This is not a good matchup.
Nope.
Right. I have flying Pokemon. Yeah, Talonflame. Just trying to remember all my stuff again. I had a weird moment earlier today when I remembered that Psychic type is only good against 2 types.
Poison and fighting.
Yes. I don't know why, but for some reason, just I'd never thought about it that much. I'd always thought that Psychic was good against 3 or 4 things, but I was working on a Spinnerack challenge, and at level like 53 or like something really random in Gen 2, he starts learning Psychic of all things. And so I was looking at my moveset, and Psychic is a way better move than most of what I had. But I was starting to realize, like, wait a minute, do I actually need the type coverage of Psychic? Do I have Ice Beam on Lapras?
You do.
Yeah, that's a fine enough solution. Right, I was looking at my moves, and then I was thinking, like, maybe I'll get rid of Leech Life, because it's kind of crap, but then again, it's good against Psychic. There's a Psychic Elite Four member in that generation, and I am Bug-type, so I get Stab. It had actually come in handy a few times. I ended up just not learning Psychic.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if I need to, I could get it through TM and Kanto.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'll need Psychic for the Elite Four.
Yeah, at the moment, it's not super imperative.
Yeah, I would rather Leech Life just for the Psychic Gym Leader. Also, Confuse Ray is just the worst. Right in the mouth! There we go. I didn't think that'd be a one-shot, actually, but... Is Ice... Okay, I was about to say is Ice physical, but right, this is after the split.
Yep. Ice used to be special.
Yeah.
I would actually recommend switching in Lapras to the front of your party because Team Flare tends to have a lot of fire types and just types that Lapras can handle totally fine.
Yeah, I kind of figure they seem to have a fire motif and then, like, Golbats, because that's just typical criminal shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this looks like a puzzle room. Oh.
Can you hear me at all right now?
Yes, I can.
Interesting. Parsec froze for me on a black screen, so I thought that your emulator crashed.
Oh, no. Is it still frozen?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
It's good now.
Huh.
But that was weird.
Mighty Anna. I could probably just brute force this.
Yeah, Surf should be fine.
Should I bother Rain Dance?
Probably not.
Okay.
He'll take 2 turns to knock him out anyway.
Yeah, I don't think either way would be a one-shot, so... Oh, crit, okay. I was gonna say, there's no way! Oh, wow, that's all he had.
Sorry, I'm having a smoothie. But Mighty Anna is not very specially defensive, so any really strong special move can usually knock it out.
Fun fact, I also just had a smoothie. Me and Fatima make our own smoothies a lot of mornings. Just, you know, it's a healthy thing to have in the morning. You have some protein powder in there, a little bit of milk, a bunch of, like, frozen berries and banana and whatnot. It's really filling for not a whole lot of calories.
Mine was a strawberry and banana smoothie.
Nice. Mine was banana, a little bit of peanut butter, some protein powder that was, like, chocolate flavor. It's really good. And a bunch of, like, raspberries and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Raspberries, chocolate, and peanut butter are usually pretty great.
Usually any fruit with peanut butter and chocolate is pretty good.
Yeah. Easy combos. Alright.
Those are the bread and butter combos, as fighting game players would call them.
The bread and butter combo. For some reason, that makes me think of StarCraft Brood War, and that makes me think of, what are they called? Fire Bats and Marines? Was that it?
You'd know better than me.
Marines and Hellbats? Fire Bats? I think Hellbats are the Hellions upgrade from StarCraft 2, if I'm remembering right. Doesn't matter. I don't know why it made me think of that. I can only assume at some point in the game they were referred to as a bread and butter combo, and that stuck with me. Man, that's a lot of Golbats. I really don't like Confuse Ray. Okay, they're always level 32 though, so I can just one-shot them if they don't confuse me. Jesus, is this the first actual, like, rocket hideout, I guess you would call it, of the game?
Quote, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you've fought Team Flare before, obviously, but
a little.
This is like the first thing that they've invaded.
Yeah.
That, like, first establishment, I guess they've invaded, because there was the mines earlier, and they were like strewn about the route between Silage City and Geosinge Town.
You know, pacing-wise, that makes a lot of sense. We've beaten 4 gyms, so that would place us at, if we were to look at this like old games, look at it like Kanto, this would place us around Celadon City, and that would mean Rocket Hideout and the 4th gym. So yeah, that actually kind of makes sense in terms of the pacing. And just like in that game, before that you would have fought a little bit of Team Rocket in like Mount Moon and stuff, and a little in the Nugget Bridge area. But this is like the first proper criminal hideout dungeon? I guess you'd call it something like that. You know what? I should probably use some kind of potion. Otherwise, I'm never going to use them.
And to comment on the pacing thing, I was actually playing the Pokemon X Randomizer on twitch.tv/Whattageek. I was playing the X Randomizer, and I got up to past the 6th gym, and it was similarly paced to in Gen 1, because in Saffron City is when you had to go infiltrate Silphco and take out Team Rocket there. And Team Flare will show up directly after the 6th gym in this game. And you'll have to infiltrate another little area.
That makes sense. Don't be paralyzed, thank you.
Now, unfortunately, the 8th gym leader is not actually Lysander.
Yeah, I kind of figured they wouldn't repeat that. Just, unless the 8th gym leader is a fire one, then maybe that would make sense, but I kind of get the feeling in the newer games they like to have the criminal bosses matter a little bit more than just being the 8th gym leader and then done. Yeah,
usually they have it right before or right after the 8th gym leader.
Yeah, like in Gen 5, for instance, where the I guess you'd call it the criminal leader is essentially the final boss, at least before the credits. I generally say the final boss is the boss right before the credits.
I think that might be the most recent and only instance of that happening.
Oh, is it?
Let me think. Gen 1, it was Giovanni as the 8th gym leader, and then you had the Elite Four, so, you know, that territory. Gen 2, you just kind of fought Team Rocket on their own, and there was the radio tower incident that happened, I guess, kind of before the Mahogany Gym?
It happens after you get 7 badges.
Okay, so after the
I actually just
Gym.
did that earlier today, in fact, just by coincidence.
So that's after Gym 7.
Yeah, there was no leader of Team Rocket in Gen 2. That was a big plot point. Is that they're trying to get Giovanni to come out of retirement or whatever. He's like in hiding somewhere. All right, I should have. Should I have switched? Yeah, I guess I should have, but it doesn't really matter. I can surf twice.
Unfortunately, due to Torment. Ice Beam and Surf have similar damages, so you could probably just do that.
Okay. Oh, right, and I am part Ice, so I'll have Stab.
Yeah. Real quick, though, Heart Gold Soul Silver actually gave identities to the Team Rocket members, so some of them did. You might as well switch now.
Yeah.
Some of them did have identities, and it actually gave like a face to the people who were trying to, do evil.
Yeah.
Gen 3, Team Aqua Magma happened right after Moss Deep City Gym, and the Groudon Kyogre thing happened to prevent you, or it did prevent you, rather, from doing the 8th gym as a result. But that was all resolved before the 8th gym. Gen 4, Cyrus, his plans happened before Sunny Shore Gym.
Whoa, we just got poisoned while we were underground for Dig. You can do that?
Yes, so poison types, if they're using Toxic will always hit.
Even if they're underground?
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, pretty handy.
I mean, I appreciate the buff to poison type, but Jesus, that's annoying. Oh, Flame Charge, finally. That's gotta be an upgrade.
Test to see if I'm still audible.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow, barely an upgrade.
Remember at my old place, whenever Parsec did the little freezing thing and I could not be heard over Discord?
Yeah.
I was wondering if the same thing was happening here. Thankfully, no.
I just realized I don't even think I knew you moved.
Oh, yeah, I moved.
Oh, when did you move?
July-ish?
Oh, I don't think you ever told me. I guess it just never came up in conversation. Huh.
Yeah. All right, so Gen 5, we already established that happened at the end of the game. Gen 6, I believe everything wraps up right before the Elite Four, but it's been a while, so it might not. It might happen right before the 8th gym, too.
Sorry, which gym?
This generation, I feel like Team Flare, all that wraps up immediately after the 8th. Excuse me, after the 8th gym. But I could be wrong. It's been a while.
I wouldn't know with this one. I play Gens 1 through 5 on a frequent basis, so I'm familiar with all of those.
Gen 7, technically... Well, there are no gym leaders in that one, so I'm just trying to place it before the Elite Four.
Oh, that hurt.
Yeah, I think the Gen 7 ones happen a kahuna before the Elite Four, but at the same time, how do you define what's evil in that game? Because Team Skull is just kind of there, and the other bad guys, that saga kind of wraps up around the same time. But then the ultimate evil of the Ultra games, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, that happens right before the Elite Four.
Yeah, I always found a funny trope when it comes to the criminal gangs in these games. I always find it funny when they get wrapped up in some kind of world-ending event. Usually that comes to a culmination right after the 7th gym. And then you, like, save the universe, and then you just need to go back to collecting the badges and beat the Elite Four. Like, as if that matters anymore.
You want to go up those stairs there.
Oh, yeah.
And then in Gen 8, the finale with the villainous quote-unquote group ends up happening during the championships.
In which gen, sorry?
Gen 8.
Gen 8, yeah. I wouldn't know with that either. I'll use one potion.
It's not like you're going to use them anyway.
Yeah. I mostly just wanted to get rid of the poison and heal up Lapras a bit, because Lapras has been pretty good.
Mm-hmm. So in case this wasn't clear, these guys were responsible for Paris being out of power.
Ah, I forgot Paris was out of power. So is this the power plant that's supposed to power Paris?
Yep.
Huh. Just one power plant off in a desert somewhere does it. Okay. I mean, this is next to Paris at least, right?
Yeah, you're, I think, northwest of it.
Why is there a desert immediately next to Paris if this is supposed to feel like France? Did they just need a ground Pokemon area?
Yeah.
Because there, as far as I'm aware, I can't think of any deserts in mainland France. If you want to count the colonies, then sure, yes, they had deserts, but France doesn't own many of those anymore. They got a couple.
One real cool thing about Kalos that I totally forgot about before playing the randomizer on my channel was that there are areas of this region that correlate to a different season. So if you want to consider where you are currently, you're in the summer season of Kalos. And after the 5th gym in Lumio City, you'll be moving on to the fall season.
Okay. And so the seasons are tied to locations?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Spring, I believe, is southwest, summer is northwest, fall is northeast, and winter is southeast.
Although that doesn't make any actual sense, I'm perfectly fine with that because I like the variety it gives.
Yeah.
Just like how I am not particularly, I don't particularly care that there's a desert next to Paris, and in real life there's not a desert next to Paris. It's Pokemon, you can do whatever you want. They thematically modeled it after Paris, kind of. Doesn't mean it needs to be perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Did he use Roar? Oh.
Yep.
I'm actually fine with that. I was confused and weakened. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Thanks, that actually kind of helped me. I was running out of PowerPoints anyway.
Yeah, that's game there.
Yeah, I don't know why they decided to do that. That was a weird move. Huh.
Also, these ladies with those visors can kind of be attributed to the commanders of each of the teams.
I figured, since it's called an admin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what's this music? Triumphant.
By the way, Professor Sycamore's assistants kind of, I had the word, they tend to behave like vigilantes at points for no reason.
Why does the music sound like it's the opening to a really old anime?
I think that's what they're trying to be, is really old anime heroes.
Maybe. It just sounds like if you told me this was the first ever theme to, like, I don't know, Jungle Emperor Leo or something, I'd probably believe you. Like, I know it's not, but if you just named an old thing, I don't know, Astro Boy. If you said this is the third theme to Astro Boy, I'd just believe you. Full restores. How many?
I'm gonna guess 3.
Just an indeterminate amount?
It's not 1.
Huh. 2. What a strange number.
That's my other name.
I assume I didn't start with any either, considering it was at the, Do you think there is a, what was the button for it? I think there's... No, okay, I was gonna say, there's probably hidden items here.
Unfortunately, no.
Huh.
Not allowed to check.
So if I can't check, does that mean there are none?
I think the general idea is that if you can't use your key items in an area, then there probably aren't any hidden ones.
It just seems like a strange decision. Like, that right there of just can't use it if there aren't any, that's fine, that makes sense. What I mean is, how weird is it that they wouldn't put any here and wouldn't just let me use my item finder? Also, Zap Plate, that's 20% more power to electric moves when held?
Yes.
Okay, I don't think I have any electric moves. I definitely don't have any electric types, so... Well, maybe one day.
I know Lapras can learn Thunderbolt.
It can?
Mm-hmm. It can also learn Thunder.
Why?
I don't know. And it can learn Psychic.
Is it literally just because it was a Gen 1 Pokemon, and in Gen 1 they play pretty, loosey-goosey with the rules on what you can have?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, I just want
Also, you're looking to go south from here, but you could also just totally fly.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fly so that I can hit up a Poke Center.
Actually, I think you might have to go south of the route you were just on in order to start a cutscene with a very minor character.
Oh, and I'm guessing the plot will not progress until I do?
I don't know, but this is a good time to check that out.
Yeah, well, I just wanted to go to a Poke Center because PowerPoints were getting really bad. We'll fly
actually,
back up
there. The 2 people who showed up, the assistants actually healed your Pokemon.
Oh, I was not aware that they did. Mostly because I stopped reading what they were saying.
Yeah, fair.
If
you want, you can try going to the Northern Boulevard just by walking right now and seeing if it stops you.
I probably need to learn the layout of this hell town anyway. There's no compass.
Just keep going to the right here. Yeah, just keep going this way.
I said South Boulevard. Am I going southbound right now?
No, you're on the South Boulevard. Oh, are they going to tell you that there's still a power outage?
But there isn't one now. Didn't I fix it? God damn it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have to come from the other direction. Got it.
Yep.
All right. I want to... Oh, I can fly straight to the power plant? No, I can't. Okay.
No. Yeah.
I was going to say, at least that would be quicker.
Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire let you fly to routes, but not here.
Right. Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire was after this, right?
Yes.
The remakes are always made after the main ones, right? In that generation?
They usually are. Yeah. Actually, no, they always are. Let me just forego that.
Yeah, as far as I can remember, at least. It'd be weird to have a new engine and then start with an old game, like a remake of that, rather than starting with just a new Pokemon game. Like, I would assume the engine that they use for the Switch one is probably also going to be what they use for a remake of, I don't know, Gen 4. They announced a Gen 4 remake, right?
No, they haven't.
Oh, okay. People have just been wanting that forever.
Yeah, I mean, we are due for it, because the Fire Red Leaf Green came out during Gen 3, and if you want to count Gen 2 as a technical remake of Gen 1, then that already happened, but the Gen 2 remakes came out in Gen 4, i.e. 2 times 2 is 4, and the Gen 3 remakes came out in Gen 6, 3 times 2 is 6. So people are speculating that the Gen 4 remakes are due because we are in Gen 8, i.e. 4 times 2 is 8.
So, what do you think they would do next, in terms of remake? 4 or another remake of 2? Because I think that
Go down from here.
let's go Eevee and Pikachu. I think those did quite well. Also, who is this giant?
This guy is currently unnamed in the story, but we'll learn his name later.
Is that Professor Oak fallen on hard times?
Whoa, it's actually Professor Oak on Professor Sycamore's shoulders.
It's actually Professor Oak in a wig.
He's the killer in Deadly Premonition 2.
Yes!
In regards to your Let's Go remark, I think the Let's Go devs said they weren't planning on making a Gen 2 Let's Go game, but I could be wrong.
And someone came and stopped him. Yep, that was me.
I think that's actually one of your options of dialogue in a second.
Who do you think it was? Who knows?
Protagonist Chan, I love you!
But what if I don't want to go to the tower? Will the
She'll
game does not
actually stop
proceed? Okay. Fine. Whoa. Sorry,
Yeah.
it's really fast.
Yeah.
The perspective kind of changes on you in some places. So I'm sorry, if there's a blackout, you're not allowed to be near the Eiffel Tower?
Apparently not, because the Eiffel Tower is where all the electricity comes from, I guess.
Now, I know this will shock you to your very core.
Ah, puns.
But I don't think the Eiffel Tower is the source of all electricity. What the fuck?
He can't see past his solar panels.
Yeah, Jesus, and what's with this jumpsuit and everything? I'm gonna go ahead and guess he's an electric gym leader who's also a toddler? I can't tell.
Nah, he's a bug-type trainer, and he's like 50 years old.
He just looks very electric. Maybe it's the hair that's yellow with like almost a lightning bolt sticking off, and...
Also, this scene is not supposed to be pitch black. That's an emulator quirk.
Kind of figured. Man, I can really see why we needed the light here.
Yeah. The entire Eiffel Tower was darked out.
It turns out that if you have a blackout, it's way brighter than when you have the power turned back on. Now I have another great memory with you, Big League MDB. Music note.
My heartbeat is increasing.
Oh. Wait, that's the gym?
Yep.
Wait, so no one was allowed to go to the gym because the power was out?
Yep.
Are you telling me that nobody at the electric gym has a Pokemon that could take care of the electricity for them?
I would also recommend switching in Street Sharks.
I will remind you, we have established firmly in Pokemon lore that Electrodes can power a power plant. So can Electabuzz, so can a lot of things, actually. Are you telling me that the electric gym did not have enough people with electric Pokemon to just keep the place going?
I think they just wanted to try realistic methods this time instead of relying on superpowered animals.
Is this just leaving? Yes.
Yeah, there are 4 entrances to the gym.
Okay. So I'm gonna guess it's a vertical gym then.
It is.
I just thought I should check that first, you know? Oh.
So Bonnie, this little girl, and her older brother, the gym leader, were part of Ash's crew in the Kalos version of the anime.
Oh.
Along with Serena.
Who's that Pokemon? It's Groundamolga!
Groundamolga, you got it.
Yeah, I think it was a Pikachu. What?
So I think you battle them regardless, and then afterwards you find out if you're right or wrong.
Wait, so there's no reward for getting it right?
I don't think so.
What the fuck is the point?
Aside from progression to the next floor.
Okay, so if it's wrong, you don't go up.
I don't think so.
Okay, so this is just... It's not a path of no resistance, it's path of least resistance. Okay.
Yep. Also, Dedenne is Electric Fairy. So if it had a Fairy move, it would do super effective damage to Street Sharks, because Fairy's good against Dark.
Is that this generation's Pikachu?
It is.
That is absolutely shameless.
So Brian's a decent move.
It is. It's actually really nice. Double if their health is half or less. It's like a finisher.
If you wanted, I'd recommend Rain Dance.
I was gonna say, yeah. I remember seeing a comment, too. Someone saying, like, anyone want to take a bet on if he never uses Rain Dance? I think I might have hearted that comment because I was thinking, yeah, I could see myself never using Rain Dance just because I'll probably get a better move really fast.
What is it? Wow, you got it right. Holy shit.
I can't believe I got it right. I don't know why they didn't just... Yeah, I get it. I don't know why they didn't just do the Blaine thing, you know? If you if you get the question wrong, you fight a guy. If you get the question right, you don't fight a guy.
Or you can just talk to the guy anyway and they'll battle you. I can't remember in which game that did not apply, though.
That worked in Gen 1. You could just fight the guys and it would open the door.
Did that work again in the Gen 3 remakes?
I think so.
I could swear there's one game where you couldn't talk to them to battle them.
You know what? In those remakes, maybe. I find in those ones, I usually don't even bother fighting the trainers there. That was Fletchling. I wasn't even paying attention, and I knew that was Fletchling. Their silhouettes sure do all come out to the different things. Sure. Rising Star Estelle. Child labor working in the gym.
It's okay, she's here on a field trip.
Yeah, field trip.
Named as such because she fell over and there she was in the Prism Tower.
That tail whip didn't have much tail whipping going on.
There was a tail, but it wasn't moving.
Yeah. Not sure how I feel about that one. Is that all they had?
Yes.
Yay! I hope all of the Rising Stars only have one Pokemon. Because I just want to get to the top. I think I can first try this gym, no problem. So I don't want to waste my time with the trainers, you know? We did it!
Oh my god, you got another one! Can you keep this streak going?
Man, I am actually the best Pokemon trainer ever. I know a lot of people like to say that I'm pretty good at the Pokemon because of the challenges.
Hey, remember that time where Brandon beat you in a battle?
There was that one time Brandon beat me in a battle, which means I'm the worst trainer. I will say, I'm not a very good Pokemon trainer. I'm just persistent. That's why I'm good at Pokemon challenges. My knowledge is decent, but not professional. But I'm very persistent.
And in challenges like that, you need to have persistence or patience or both.
On the next episode, everybody, I guess that is a Panpour. Until next time, have a nice day. It could also be a Pansage. It's not the fire one.